Hello, my name is CurseForge and welcome back to our Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. I have just got our mob farm running again because I do need ender pearls. And I could set up, there's a couple ways I could get ender pearls a bit easier. One would be the mob spawner, but I think mob duplicator. Yeah, that's right. So the mob duplicator, not too difficult. Now we have that automated. I mean, it's actually pretty easy to craft up. I just didn't really feel like setting it all up because we have to feed it essence and yeah. So I just basically, I basically just moved this chest over here because we do need some of these things and I didn't really feel like going through and picking out everything that we are going to need. So I just kind of moved that over there and crafted up a new one. I'll probably just void all this stuff that is not like ender pearls and stuff, but unfortunately I don't get a ton of ender pearls from it, so I probably will at some point get a better way of getting ender pearls. But for now, we'll just let that run for a little bit. There's a couple ways we could either do it, like I said, the mob duplicator. We could also do mystical agriculture is another way, but we're not quite there yet. And even if I wanted to craft these up, we definitely need more ender pearls anyway. So yeah, I should look into maybe mystical agriculture is just so powerful with the essence. I don't know. I haven't really looked at all. Yeah, it basically has anything you could possibly want, doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah, getting all the essence needed is a bit of a pain. Although I should probably maybe think of automating that at some point. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna let this run for a little bit. Got another ender pearl there, and I'm guessing probably a mob duplicator will be the next thing we need to do. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to show you that. So last episode we went ahead and got a couple more advanced rocketry machines. We have a couple things here. A controller. And some flowers. Well, we don't need either of those. Bye. Thanks, but don't need those. I also went ahead and set up the new Enderium recipe there, because it is just so much easier to craft up Enderium in, yeah, the simple alloy smelter. It's not even that slow, to be honest. But as we can see, we don't have to like infuse. We were using the melter and the fluid infuser. And I think we can actually probably break that. We probably don't need that set up there. Although there probably wasn't a reason to break that. We might use it again at some point. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to craft up the precision laser, or precision assembler. Yeah, there we go. So I got all the pieces for that, but yeah, we need a lot more stuff for it. So I guess let me continue with this. I'm gonna craft up some more resonant flux ducts because we gotta power this stuff. And is there anything we haven't seen? I don't think so. I mean, a lot of this stuff is actually pretty easy at this point. Just those machine structures that are quite difficult, but I mean, we've gone ahead and automated it for the most part, so it's not that bad. And a lot of this stuff, as you can see, is all automated. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I just need all these machine structures, which is quite a bit of iron and redstone plating. But we got a whole bunch of the sulfur. Sulfur was one of the things we were a bit short on with the thing, but you get a lot of sulfur from the rock crusher and crushing granite, which we get a decent amount of from the resource thing over there. We have almost 2 stacks of iron as well, so yeah. Let me do some crafting, and I guess we'll come back when we get all this done. I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be, yeah, there's the sulfur. What we want to do next. Is there any way to boost these outputs? I don't think there is. Is there? Rock crusher? I don't think there is a. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to boost that. And like everything. So let's just get this pretty complicated recipe at this point. I think this is probably the biggest one I've done. Now there are a couple little things that, you know, I've done manually. You know, I've added the iron into the system manually, and you know, a lot of the redstone, we processed all that manually. So not everything is like 100% automated. And but yeah, and then I like manually took the calcium sulfate out of there. So not everything's 100% automated. Although I did find out that you can actually void excess in these things. So actually, I don't even need this, which was actually kind of cool. I didn't know that was thing. So I'm gonna disable that so I can, if I want to, I can just shift click that, but basically this filled up and then it just kept working, which was pretty cool. Now I don't actually, all right, so it doesn't do, I wasn't sure because these are both red. I was like, is that gonna void one and not the other? I actually don't know. And I'm assuming, it's always going to be in that one, and the calcium is always going to be in the right. But that's why I'm just going to leave that in there, just in case. But yeah, we're just doing that. I can't remember. Yes, induction smelter recipe. Could speed this up a little bit. I think we have a... Yes, we do. And I can also throw some augments in there. Well, I'll just speed that up a little bit, because this is quite a slow recipe, but yeah, it's not too bad when you have coils and upgrades. But is that all of it? Yep, there we go. So there is all the machine coils we need for this multi-block. There we go. Ender chest. Fortunately, we need a second one for that to be worth anything, really, don't we? But yeah, I think we've gotten all that. Yeah. Just got to make sure, because I've made these before, so wasn't sure if what are we doing? F7. Ooh. Figured there was. I turn that off. Any ender pearls in there? Nah. What did we get from that? About 15, I think, total. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably just void that. Really got to get that kind of sorted out, though. But I think we have everything we need in the other one. But, alright, I guess let's place this. I kind of wish it wasn't raining, to be honest. Let's, off. I think we'll just put this here. Now I need to... I think this is a decently large multi. I don't want it lined up that. There. I think that's a good place to put it, right? Precision laser engraver. All right. So this is going to be, this looks like there's multiple places we can put stuff. Yeah, we can basically do wherever we want, I think. So we'll just kind of in front, I guess. Although the power is coming from that side, maybe we should... Where's the power on this one? Back. Maybe we should put like the power here or something. Just makes it easier to get it powered up. All right, and then machine structure there. I think that's how it was. And then, okay, those are the coils. These are actually relatively easy multi-blocks to craft up. There's not that many parts to it. Now, what was the thing? I can never remember. Is it shift scroll? There we go. So is it all just machine structure? There's 2 glass on the front, I think, right? Isn't that? Yeah. And then the rest is all machine casings. I'm pretty sure the middle is hollow as well. Yeah. Now let's just this. This. I think you can just click on the ghost thing and it will place it instead of having to I was trying to place it on the top, but I think you can just place on the thing. So yep, there we go. There is the precision assembler, and that will make us our circuits. What a cool looking multi-block. It's even cooler when it's like actually running. So we need resonant, and yeah, I haven't got these because this is like a fluid transposer recipe, so those are really annoying to craft up. So I need to do that. I could get that. Should we? I guess I could get that automated. I'm pretty sure I have to pipe it into a chest and then pipe it into the things is what I pretty sure was gonna have to do. Question is, usually I do, yeah, let's do it like, we do it like that. And then, oh, I'm 1 over. Oh. I do it like that, then I can put the thing underneath the interface. Make a recipe. This. So this, I think we need two, it's 2 redstone per. And then I may need filters. I don't think I will, but I may. So if we do basically, yeah, outbound, output. Don't know if probably need to set it if I can get it to, there we go, like that. Thinking. Pretty sure we have enough room for channels. I could be wrong though. Think we have enough. I don't think we have enough for any more after this, but I think we had room for 1. Yeah. All right, so that'll put that in there, and then I actually, let's see if this actually needs. I don't think it's gonna put recipes that it doesn't know. Like, I don't think it's gonna put the things in there, but let's try. What are they called again? Energetic or can't remember. What are these called? Redstone energy. Well, it looked like something worked. How am I short lead? See, this is where we're not 100% automated. I basically just run over here really quick and grab like 3 stacks or however much and then just chuck it in there. Just melt that up. Alright, try that again. I'm pretty sure that worked, but just double checking. But now we're making that. Is this working over here? No. That. Alright, there it goes. Yeah. And then obviously we could speed that up if we want, but we'll just do that. This fluid transposer has upgrades in it, so it's relatively fast, but one doesn't. Alright. Well, that was a little bit of a tangent, but that is typical of... Like, I wish there wasn't that weird lighting thing. Noticed that a couple times. Like, that, yeah. On these multis. I don't know if there's any way to stop that. I'm a huge fan of that. But, that's... Right, and that should have powered all that. That's like that. Alright, there we go. I'll just turn that on. I don't think it like uses power if it's turned on like that. I actually don't know though. Is there any reason not to have that turned on? But alright, let's make some wafers. So we're gonna need basic circuits basically. Basic circuits basically. So the cutting machine we got. So basic circuit plates in the precision assembler. I'm going to keep calling it the precision laser engraver because that's Tech. But we need silicon boule. So crystallizer, we're going to need silicon. Let's just do, you know, a bunch. So 8 of that in there. And I could get this automated. Okay, I need to... That is bugging me. Every time I walk over there, I see that. Alright. I may not automate this right away, but I'm getting ready for it. So, input hatch. There we go. And then we should see the little... Yep, there it is. So, is it doing 3 at a time? Or is it that just the... No, it's just doing 1 at a time. Even though there's 3 things, it's just doing 1 at a time. But, I mean... It's relatively quick. Now, if we... Right, that definitely does something. I don't know if it's actually speeding it up or anything, but... Yeah, we're not quite getting enough power. We might... I don't know how much that was pulling, but... Oh, that's pulling a lot. I don't know... Is there, like... It doesn't say, does it, anywhere? But, yeah, that was pulling... I was pulling a lot of power, but... Alright, there are silicon bools. So I'll do like a recipe for that. Silicon bool, just one like that. But need 1-to-1. There we go. There is that recipe. And then we need the cutting machine. We'll do that. We do have the cutting machine hooked up. I should have all this stuff like up top, but I wasn't entirely sure. Yeah. I didn't know how much room we were going to need, and yeah, so that's kind of why I did that. But did I not? Oh, did we something by adding that extra machine? Did we lose? No. No, that's not right. That. I put the wrong one in there. There we go. Am I eating zesty zucchini? That zucchini on a pizza? Or is that zucchini on a plate? What is that? I can't tell what that is. Alright, so that... Yep, there we go. There is that. And then we need the next... We need this part. So I need... That one? Yes. Now, these are a bit annoying. That's kind of for sure. Alright, conductive. Grinding ball. Is this just... I mean, that's... easy-ish. It's just easy to... Just as many, basically, automate every single possible thing we can is kind of what I try to do at this point. But like I said, sometimes you gotta be a little bit more than just slapping down an interface. I don't know how many of these wafers we're gonna need. Like, is this something that I need to... We get 24 from this. I don't know if that is... Are we going to be needing like dozens and dozens of these wafers? I have no idea. But there's a recipe if we need it. So did I... Circuit. Can't remember. Did I do a recipe for that? Yes, I did. All right. So these Apatine... Gotta throw one of these annoying recipes in here, don't you? What I'm gonna do is just craft up a bunch of these. So what was that? It was 5. Do that. Bunch of that, and then sand. I don't know. I'll just put a whole bunch of that in there. That should speed up. Well, we'll speed it up for it. There we go. Well, there's 24. I guess I could throw some even more in there. Again, though, I don't know how much we're actually going to need, so let's just do that. I'm gonna, where it's actually going to keep using power, so I'm just going to break that, and then it's going to stop using power. The recipe, but all right. So conductive. How many do we have? Yeah, we have 4. Might as well use that, and then that. Like I said, I will get the things set up. I need cables. I don't think I have everything. Oh, I do. So we probably need like, yep, I don't quite have. Although I can do a recipe for those now. It's just a enrichment. I think this one is that. Now that we have this separated, I can actually throw that in there. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And it feels good getting everything kind of automated here. So the input. It's kind of annoying that I have them switched. Oh. That. And then do manually extract. Insert. Extract. Insert. Silicon bool. Where is... I hate when it does that. Oh, Minecraft. Like stuck up there somewhere. It's gonna bug me. There we go. We got it. I hate when it does that. Alright. Yeah. We need to expand this. And why don't we that there? Maybe come off like that. I don't know. Not gonna stress about that too much. Okay, so I think that should be good, right? I put that in there. No, circuit. 4. There it goes. Well, that was quick. Did that do the whole thing? Wow, that was really quick. Okay, well, is that sped up? I feel like that's sped up. I didn't even put the fast stuff in, and that went really quick. But there is that. And lastly, we'll put this in the, I don't know, no. Would be input hatch? Yeah, input hatch. So which one was the cutting machine? That's the cutting machine. Basic circuit. Basic circuit. All right. Well, there we go. That is, there is that. So we finally got our first kind of like advanced rocketry circuits, which is pretty cool. And then with that, I think we can... Hi. Yeah, with that, now we can start getting some more of the advanced stuff. So electrolyzer gets us rocket fuel. That rocket assembly machine is how we build our rockets. So lots of stuff here. What is the advanced one? Oh, that's annoying. Man, these things they would be made so much easier with the advanced stuff. There is advanced type, advanced. Here, advanced thermionic fabricator. Oh, that's a bit annoying. That's not. But yeah, I don't have these automated, so that's a bit annoying. But anything super crazy? Blazing pyrotheum, 64K storage. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to make, but we probably need to make these sooner than later, to be honest. So gelid cryotheum, blazing pyrotheum. All right, that's something to maybe think about the not too distant future. But yeah, we made some pretty decent progress. We got these things crafted up. The biggest problem were the machine casings, but we got all that basically automated. We got circuits crafted up. So yeah, we're making some pretty decent progress into advanced rocketry. Such cool multi-block, so really fun. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.